Hello everyone, myself Dr. Manjula SV, Assistant Professor of Sociology, Government First Grade College, Varthur, Bangalore North University. Today I am discussing the subject non-core paper Rudu Kaushalya, Culture, Diversity and Society, Unit 2, Family, Caste, Village and Women in India, Session 15, Types of Family, Joint and Nuclear Family. The main objectives of this session is to know how families are classified into different types on the basis of different criteria, to know the joint family and their characteristics, to know the nuclear family and their types. Types of family. Marriage and family are the two social institutions with biological foundations are complementary to each other. Marriage is the first step towards the establishment of the family. Though family as an institution is universal, its nature and forms are not the same everywhere. Families can be classified into different types based on different criteria. As we know that marriage and family are the two important social institutions to establish the family. Marriage is the first step towards the establishment of family. Now let us look into the different types of families based on different criteria. On the basis of authority, family may be divided into patriarchal and matriarchal. The patriarchal family is the male-headed family where the power and authority rest in the hands of the elder male member. This type of family is also known as father-centered or father-dominated family. He is the owner and administrator of the family, property, and right. All the family members are subordinated to him. He presides over the religious rights of the family. He is the guardian of the family deity in the family. In this type of marriage, in this type of family, after marriage, wife comes to husband's house and live there. Descent is reckoned through the father. The children are known by the name of the family of their father. The children can only inherit their father's property and they don't have right over the property of the mother's family. As we see that patriarchal family is a male-headed family. All the authority is rested in the hands of the father, means elder male member. Any kind of decision taken place is by the authority of the father. He'll be the owner, he'll be the property owner, he'll be having all the rights to decide the family affairs. He is the person who is headed over the religious rights of the family, and he is the guardian of the family deity. Each and every family have their family deity and he is the protector of this. And after marriage in the patriarchal family, the girl comes to husband's house and establish their family. Now let us look into the matriarchal family. It is the family headed by female or mother headed families. In this family, males are subordinated to female. She is the owner of the family property and rules over the family. McIver prefers to call it by the name of maternal family rather than matriarchal family. In this type of family, we can see that the descent is reckoned through the mother. Marriage relations are transient. The husband is sometimes merely a casual visitor. The authority in the family rests in the hands of the female or in sometimes in the hands of her kins. The children are brought up in the wife's house. The property is transferred through the mother and only females succeed to it. On the basis of residence, the family may be classified as the patrilocal family and matrilocal family. Patrilocal family is the family where the wife after marriage goes and lives in her husband's house. Matrilocal family is the family where the husband after marriage goes and lives in the house of his wife. On the basis of marriage, the family may be classified into monogamous family, polygamous family, polyandrous family. Monogamous family is a family one man marrying a single woman at a time. It is one man, one woman getting married. Polygamous family is a kind of family where one man has two or more co-wives. means more than two wives. Polyandrous family, in this type of family, we can see that one wife has more number of husbands. It is known as polyandrous family. On the basis of ancestry, the family as classified into patrilineal family, matrilineal family. In this kind of family, the ancestry continues through the father. This is the common type of family prevalent today, we can see in India. Matrilineal family, in this family, the ancestry is based on mother. A woman is believed to be the ancestor of the family. The rights of each mother of the family depend on his relation to the mother. Next, on the basis of in-group and out-group affiliation, the family can be classified as endogamous family and exogamous family. Endogamous family is a kind of family which sanctions marriage only among the members of the same group. It is meant that the family takes place within the group. Exogamous family is a kind of family which sanctions marriage from outside the group. That is called as exogamous family. On the basis of blood relationships, the family is classified as consanguineous family. This type of family consists of blood relatives together with their mates and children. Conjugal family is the family which consists of spouses, their offspring and their relatives through marriage. Consanguineous family is nothing but after marriage, all the blood relatives living together is known as a consanguineous family. Conjugal family is the family which consists of spouses, that is husband and wife and their children and their relatives through marriage. On the basis of structure, size and depth of generation, the Hindu family is classified into joint family and nuclear family, and in this session we are going to discuss more about the joint family and nuclear family. The Indian joint family. The joint family is the bedrock on which Hindu values and attitudes are built. It is the inseparable part of the Indian social system. K.M. Panikkar has pointed out that the caste system, village system of life and the joint family system can be regarded as the basic pillars of the Indian social system. The joint family is also known as extended family and sometimes it is known as undivided family. It is found in almost all parts of India. Now, let us have the definitions of joint family. Dr. Iravati Karve, joint family is a group of people who generally live under one roof, who eat food cooked on one earth, who hold property in common, who participate in common family worship, and who are related to each other as some particular type of kindred. It is meant that Iravati Karve is of the opinion that a group of people living together in one house and cooking the food in one hearth and holding a common property which is undivided. This makes the people to live together in joint families. Next, CB Memoria. Joint family is a collection of more than one primary family, the basis being close blood ties, common residence and patrilineal descent. CB Memoria is of the opinion that joint family is a collection of more than one primary family. It can be many group of primary families where it is based on close blood relatives staying together in a common house. Henry Maine. The Hindu joint family is a group constituted of known ancestors and adopted sons and relatives related to these sons through marriage. Henry Maine called Hindu joint family as a Mahamane, and here we can see that Hindu joint family is a group constituted of known ancestors. It means that at least three generations of people living together and each one will be knowing about each other and they will be having a close blood relatives living together. IP Desai. The joint family is that household which has greater generation depth than individual family and the members of the which are related to one another by property, income and mutual rights and obligations. Here IP Desai defines that family is that household which has greater generation depth of generation is important than individual family, and the members who are related to one another by the property, income and mutual obligations. Now, let us look into the characteristics of joint family. Here we can see the depth of generation. Depth of generation is nothing but at least three generation of people, which might include more than 20 people living together. Here depth of generation is at least three generation of people living together in a home. We can call it as a joint family. Here the size is more. Now the joint family consists of people of three or more generations living together. It mainly includes grandparents, parents and their children. Sometimes it includes the kin such as uncles, aunts, cousins and great grandsons living in the joint family. Common residence is one of the characteristics of joint family. The members of the joint family live under one roof. Sometimes the members, due to education and occupation purpose, they live separately. Though they live separately, they are still in contact with the main house. Common kitchen. Members in the family, joint family, eat food cooked under one hearth. Usually the eldest female member, that is Karta's wife, supervises the kitchen and she will be the head of the kitchen. Common property. The members in the joint family holds the common property. It is a cooperative institution similar to the joint stock family. The head of the family manages the family property like a trustee. The property is undivided and this has made the joint family people living together, and the total earnings of the members are pooled together and family expenses are met without of that. Common worship. The members of the joint family believe in the same religion and worship similar deities. They perform jointly the religious deities and duties. Every family may have their own deity called as Kula Devata and its own religious tradition. The in the family celebrate festivals and social functions together. They also participate in social ceremonies like marriage, death and other occasions of family sorrows and rejoicing. They all share family burden together. Exercise of authority or Karta's authority. In the patriarchal joint family, usually the eldest male member is known as Karta, exercises his authority. All the members in the family are expected to obey the orders of the Karta and be subordinated to him. Arranged marriages is one of the characteristics of the joint family. Here, the marriages are arranged on the basis of the decision of the elder member of the family. There is no freedom for individual to select their life partners. Marriages are normally arranged after providing due consideration to factors such as the family tradition, family prestige, caste rules, horoscope, etc. High rate of procreation. The size of the joint family is mainly associated with a higher rate of procreation. Preference for male child was given as he used to perform all ancestral obligations. Member in the family rarely used birth control measures as it was against the religious taboo. Self-sufficiency. The joint family used to be self-sufficient. It used to meet the economic, medical, social, recreational, educational and other needs of the members. Mutual rights and obligations. The members tend to identify themselves with their family. Every member in the joint family has his own duties and obligations. Every family protects the interests and promotes the welfare of all. Types of joint family. Mainly, the types of joint family in India can be of two types: patriarchal joint family and matriarchal joint family. Patriarchal joint family is a father-centered or father-dominated family. The patriarchal joint family is found among Nambudris of Malabar, the Mundas of Chotanagpur, and the Angami Nagas of Assam. The Nambudri joint family is generally known as Illam. The Nambudri patriarchal joint family is generally known as illam. Matriarchal joint family, it is the mother dominated family or mother centered family. The matriarchal joint families are found among Nayars of Malabar, the Kasis of Garos of Assam living in Garo Hills. The Nayar joint family is popularly known as Tharwad. Matriarchal joint family means, that is Nayar joint family, is known as Tharwad. Now let us look into nuclear family, which is dead opposite to joint family. The nuclear family is the basic unit of family organization composed of married couple and their offspring. They are often called as modern families. In simple words, a nuclear family is one which consists of husband, wife and their children. According to Duncan Mitchell, in his Dictionary of Sociology, has defined the nuclear family as a small group composed of husband and wife and immature children, which constitutes a unit apart from the rest of the community. By this we can understand that nuclear family is a part of joint family or the extended family, or we can call it as a primary family. It is a characteristics of all the modern industrial societies. Soon after the marriage, the children leave their parental home and establish their separate household. Hence, a nuclear family is an autonomous unit free from the control of the elders. Nuclear family is mostly independent. The American family is a typical example of the modern independent nuclear family. Types of nuclear family. T.B. Baltimore makes a distinction between two kinds of nuclear families, the family of orientation and the family of procreation. The family of orientation is in which the person was born and brought up and which includes his father, mother, brothers and sisters. Here we can see that the basic family where he is born, which includes his parents and siblings. The family of procreation is in which the person establishes the family by his marriage and which includes the husband or wife, the sons and the daughters. After marriage, a person establishes a family and give birth for their children, and that is known as the family of procreation. And these are the references. Thank you one and all. In this class we have discussed about the types of families. Mainly we have focused on joint families and nuclear family, joint family characteristics and nuclear family meaning and definition and types of nuclear family. Thank you one and all.